What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Vanderbilt's offense will come out first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question with this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Commodores are flying down the field. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Knocked down for the tackle. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down mark. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes! Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown! Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his man. It's Sherrill. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Fires to the wideout. Oh, play, it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They're setting up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Sherrill. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field. They're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoskins. The Commodores get enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Hudson. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Pavia. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Looking downfield very late in the half. Setting up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
The end of the first half. With the score, South Carolina.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Bennett. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Alexander. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Rush is on him. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. It's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The Commodores in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the Commodores will move the sticks with the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Now improvising. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Skips away from pressure. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to contend with. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just good.
Oh, he dropped it! Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a second down play. from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to set up the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Gamecocks are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That adds their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions a game.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Stumbled to the ground. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.